Ooh, welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Real quick, y'all remember the Wrangler with the surprisingly, unexpectedly oil leak that I was diagnosing last week? Y'all remember I found out. I did my testing and my diagnosis, and I ended up on the top of the engine. What we found out was the oil filter cap did not have an O-ring on it. I have one on it now because I'm actually doing an oil change. This is the oil filter that was on it, which led me to believe it was serviced at another facility. This little green O-ring right here is a giveaway. Mopar oil filters, which is what we use here, do not have that. Now, I'm not advocating that you only use these. However, I am advocating that you use some form of an O-ring seal right here, which is supposed to be here. Now, a lot of guys say this is reusable. You don't necessarily have to replace it every time, but it comes in a box. So there's no excuse for you not putting one on it, is my point. All right. I don't know if Mopar is built better quality. I mean, you can see it's some kind of flimsy. You can tell by this little right here, there's some difference. So filter has basically a couple of jobs. One mainly is to filter out the trash from the engine. So I'm sure any oil filter would do that. I guess the other main concern you want is its build quality. Okay, you want it to be built firm. So, which I suspect a Mopar is highly built to perfection as it relates to their product. All right, so watch this video right here if you haven't seen it where I got to this point. Okay, now where I'm at now is the procedure I'm going to use to fix it. Guys, let me remind you something. I did not want to replace this oil filter adapter house. Oh my goodness, to get this intake off, it's no joke. Let me say this, to get it off on a Wrangler, it's no joke. Okay, so I'm not going to say I was happy to see that there wasn't an O-ring on here, but I was ecstatic to see that I will not have to remove this intake. Let me put it like that. All right, so here's my plan, guys. Yes, going in with the new, I'm going to change the oil, everything. And guys, here's what I'm going to do. Y'all see what I got here? This is my personal stuff. I do this every engine job I do. If the job not going to supply me with degreaser, I ended up buying my own. I actually bought it for my own car, and I still got some left. And I'm going to spray. Now, if I have this I got from the dollar store. You can get these from the dollar store. I'm going to spray this whole. My goal is to get all that oil out of the galley so it will not trickle down on top of the transmission. So we'll be right back to square one, right? We don't want that. All right, so I'm going to just hold down up in there, all up in there, guys. And then I'm going to go to the detail department, fire up a hose, a water hose, hopefully a high pressure hose, and just spray. I haven't even cleaned the bottom off yet because it doesn't matter. I need to get the top clean first. So my goal is to clean this whole entire galley out. All right, I do not want this customer in a clean driveway to see a drip of oil drip on the ground and be right back saying it's still leaking, it's still leaking. Even if it's not leaking, it's just residual from the last repair. You're gonna get that. All right, so guys, y'all might as well hang around, stay tuned. Let me tighten it up, add some oil, and head over. Let me spray this down. Let me head over to the detail department and see what we can come up with. Okay. Yes, man. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Wait a minute. I'm monetized. I cannot be playing that loud good music like this. Well, guys, I have just come off the test drive. Okay, yes, after the steam cleaning of the engine, I needed to go drive it and basically try to dry it off, because now I'm about the alignment rack is open, guys. Y'all, I ain't supposed to do this. Only thing supposed to go on this rack is alignments, but if y'all don't tell, don't sneak. I'm gonna sneak and do this real quick. All I want to do is let it up in the air and see if I still got any oil leaks. See, y'all, shh, y'all be quiet. I don't want to get busted. We're gonna make this real quick. All right, shh. Y'all gotta keep quiet for me, okay? So nobody won't hear me. Let's get it. Oh, right, guys. I did the best I could as far as steam cleaning it. Look at that. I didn't do too good. I still got a little. I want to get rid of all of that because I don't want the customer coming back saying I still got oil leaks, even though it's residual. Oh, I'm gonna have to give it another dose, guys. Yeah, I still see oil right there. Main thing, I want to check the main thing. Okay, I'm gonna let it down and look and see up top as far as the oil filter depth of housing. Make sure that gallery is dry, because you got to do that first. That what's coming down here could be from the oil filter gallery. You see what I'm saying? So I just got to make sure. Let me let this thing down and look at something. All right, let's get it. All right, guys. Now let's remember. Let's go up top and see. This is my source right here. This was the source of the leak. Yes, guys. That oil gallery is squeaky clean. Okay. Because if that's not clean, yeah, look straight down there. All you see is water. You don't see. You would think the engine would heat and evaporate all that liquid away, right? I guess not. Not yet, at least. Because it's hot right there. So what's happening on top of the trans now is just residual being pushed down. I just have to do the best I can and explain to the customer that she still may see residual. Okay, yes, the leaks is repaired because there's a O-ring in place where it's supposed to be. But now it's just a matter of cleaning, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this video up. Y'all understand what I'm going through and what I'm doing, right? That was my sole purpose. All right. Now I had my buddy Ruly73 saying these oil filter adapter housing, even on the Gen 3, they're basically the same as the other model, the older models, Gen 2s and things like that. So as they revised them, they would just implement them as they revised them. Okay, so it's not really much difference in parts. Okay, in other words, there's no such thing as a Gen 3 oil filter adapter housing, okay, as opposed to a Gen 2. You give the parts department your VIN and they match up which parts you need based off your VIN. It could very well be a part that would fit a Gen 1 or a Gen 2, okay, so it doesn't matter. At least with Ruly into parts, so I'm sure he would know this stuff. Appreciate that info, Ruly. But guys, I'm done. I'm gonna wrap this video up. That's all I have. It's just up to me now to make sure the bottom look as clean as possible and try to make sure there is. I just verified that there is no leaks. That was my main goal. Now it's just a matter of me cleaning it up. All right, my pride is at stake and my image is at stake. Okay, I don't want to look bad. Okay, that's all I have, guys. Thanks for watching.